What up, everybody? It's your boy DT from BLEdatTV, and we are back in the kitchen today cooking one of my favorite recipes and one that I've been asked for years. Just how in the world do I cook my shrimp pasta? Let's get started. Now, before we get started, I just got one thing to say, and that is that today, woo, it's official. I got the apron on. We gonna throw down in this kitchen today, Jack. So while my water is warming up behind me to a nice little boil, we gonna go over these ingredients. So the most important thing that you need is shrimp, and that's it. No, I'm not really gonna leave y'all hanging like that. Let's get into it. So as mentioned before, obviously you're gonna need your shrimp to make your shrimp pasta. So that's gonna go into my nice little wok first. And then after that, we've got some green onions and we've got some minced garlic that will also go in and get sauteed along with the shrimp. And later on, for the finishing touches, we're gonna add these diced Roma tomatoes. Now, some other ingredients that I like to add into my shrimp pasta are 4 of these half sticks of butter, or basically 2 full sticks of butter. You're also gonna want 1 packet of Parmesan cheese, a little extra virgin olive oil, your choice of pasta that you like to use. For me, it's penne, or penne, I don't know how you say it. People make fun of me all the time. Penne pasta. You're gonna want 2 jars of your favorite alfredo sauce, and for me, it's Bertolli. Next, a little sweet red wine will do, and I actually use real wine instead of cooking wine because I heard a chef say this once, and it makes sense to me. Now, I'm no master chef or anything, but to my understanding, you have to actually cook cooking wine. You can't just ingest it directly, so why would you put something like that in your body? So that's why I like to use the red wine, and it works out really, really nicely. I don't drink it, but I sure cook with it, and it works out great. And now, I would like to introduce to you a very special seasoning of mine. One that's very near and dear to my heart. We met over 10 years ago and I ain't been able to put it down since. Paula Deen Silly Salt, y'all. This stuff is so good. I'm gonna just tell you right now. You can put it in your Cheerios, you're gonna have a good time with it. Maybe not your Cheerios, but you get the point. This is good stuff. Check it out. Now, y'all already know I'm a fan of garlic, so we got our garlic salt and our garlic powder, along with our minced garlic that we saw earlier. We got that parsley for a little greenery in the pasta as well. And one of my all-time favorites, smoked paprika. So those are all the ingredients that go into my shrimp pasta. So now, let's head over to the stove and put it all together. All right, everyone, so I just added the pasta in the boiling water. Now I'm gonna add some butter and some salt and get it tasting great. So I'm gonna drop these 2, it's hot. So I'm dropping 2 half sticks of butter in here and hopefully not splash myself. Oh, there we go. That one's in. We're gonna let that boil up. We're gonna drop a little shrimp in here and get it cooking. Bam, that's in. And one thing I forgot to do was add my ground sea salt to the pasta, so I'm gonna do that now. There we go. Now we're taking the green peppers, or the green onions, whatever they are. We're tossing those in as well. So now we just put the green onions and the minced garlic in. We've got some extra virgin olive oil. We're also gonna drop some butter in this. 2 sticks of the butter here, 2 half sticks that is. We're gonna throw a little sweet red wine in. And we're basically just gonna let this cook up, y'all. And meanwhile, we don't want to forget to stir our pasta. I hate it when that stuff gets stuck to the bottom of the pot. Don't want it. We don't want it. So we're gonna go ahead and start adding our spices to our shrimp pasta. A little smoked paprika to go in. We're also gonna add a little bit of this garlic powder. And one quick ingredient that I forgot to add in my list of ingredients was lemon peel. Brings out the alfredo. And now to help the saute, we're gonna add just a little bit of pepper. And we're just gonna let this butter melt down with the sweet red wine, and also we're gonna let that extra virgin olive oil do its work as well. And we're gonna have ourselves a nice little starting point for this shrimp pasta. Okay, so our pasta is on track to become nice and soft, and once that's ready, we're gonna drain it out in a strainer. But in the meantime, we've brought our shrimp to a nice simmer with all the other ingredients that we've added in since. And now what's next is we're gonna go ahead and dump in the alfredo sauce. So there's jar 1 and jar 2. So notice as I'm stirring, this looks really, really nice. It's turning into a nice creamy looking sauce. And we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients over here off to the side. A little bit of this garlic salt, because you know I'm all about the garlic. And yes, it's time for the silly salt. Oh my goodness, this smells so amazing right now. So now we have all of our seasonings. Our noodles are just about done. I'm gonna go ahead and dump in the cheese, and then we're gonna strain the noodles. And here come the bacon bits. Now as I'm stirring the bacon bits in here, I just want to mention I like to get real bacon myself, and then I will cook it in the microwave and keep it to where it still tears instead of like crumbles like crunch. I don't like overly cooked bacon. I do like it where it still has that nice juiciness to it, because I think that adds a lot to the flavor of the shrimp pasta. All right, next is the noodles, and they're going in, and we'll stir those around, and then let me go get my tomatoes. Boom, there they are. All right, so I'm mixing it all together. You can see the finished product is coming together really nicely now. All right, we're gonna add the rest of this Alfredo sauce that we let drain out of these bottles. And there you go. That's the finished dish, guys. So guys, I'm gonna keep it short because I'm smelling this food and I am starving right now. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And definitely try to make this meal because it is a crowd pleaser. And as usual, you know I don't have a saying for this channel, so penne pasta. What up guys, just finished shooting my shrimp pasta video. Wanted to take you behind the scenes and show you some of the things that I set up. So the thing that was lighting me was this giant light right here, the 300D Mark II by Aperture. And then to light the food, look at that, the shrimp pasta still glistening in the background. That is the 120D that is on a C-stand that is right there going to the ground and balanced by a sandbag. So we always like to practice safety here. What am I talking about? We. It's only me. I like to practice safety here. It is really tough being a one-man band. But anyway, as you can see in the background from the view in the video, there's a light back there in my living room. Guess what light that is? That is the Mark III of the Yongnuo, and I just tripped over my tripod. But anyway, check it out. This is just something to give you a little ambiance in the background. So there you go. There's the Yongnuo chilling. Now that's not the only Yongnuo I had, because boom, look at this. There's one right there lighting my couch so that you could actually see just a little bit of my couch. See how it's kind of lit back there? So when you're way up here, it just gives a nice little ambiance, as you can see.